post engagements than I have posts, more post engagements than I have people that the posts reach. I'm geeked. This is it. I'm doing this. So, still need your help. I really, really, really want to hit 1,000 likes and followers by September 2nd. Why September 2nd? It's my birthday, like how I worked that in there. So I want to have 1,000 likes and followers by September 2nd. That's my new goal, and I need your help to do that. So I broke it down. That's 245 more likes that I need in 9 days. So it's kind of a big goal, but to break it down even further, if 27 of you, 27, and consider yourself part of the 27. If you think, well, does she mean me? Yes, I mean you. 27 of you share my page or tag a friend, just one friend a day. 27 of you every day for 9 days. I can hit 1,000. So help me, people. I want to help you, but I need your help too. So super pumped. You could almost say I'm motivated. Like my wink. That's what we're talking about today, motivation. So today's topic is motivation. I hope you're still working on developing your goal and figuring out your purpose from our video yesterday. If you didn't see that yet, check it out. Motivation. Here's the thing. It doesn't last. Sorry, don't know what to tell you. Motivate, you start really hot. You're hot out of the gate with your motivation. When you first decide to lose weight or do a podcast or start a business or whatever that goal is that you wrote down, you are super pumped. I mean, it is just exciting to you. And then it kind of slowly diminishes as you go on. So think about this. So if you're just weight loss, that's always what I'll probably come back to is weight loss and fitness. But so you're motivated on Monday. Like Monday, you're like saying to yourself, I'm always going to do this and I'm never going to do that. And you ditch all the junk food and you load up on salads and you join a gym and you buy supplements and you tell all your friends and you go hard, like 100% hot out of the gate. Okay, that's Monday. Wednesday, you step on the scale and you still have 80 pounds to lose. And you're still sort of pumped and you keep going because you know it's going to work and you got this. On Friday, you're sore and you're tired and you're not at your goal and you're pissed about that. And it's the weekend. And what's the point anyway? And you're going to a party and there's going to be cake and F it, I'll start again on Monday. Does the cycle sound familiar? I bet it does. So that cycle repeats over and over and over if you don't stop it. And so it is easy to begin with motivation because of that last straw moment that we talked about. But as time goes by, you move further and further from that moment, and so your motivation starts to slip, and it's really hard to remember why you started. So what was the purpose anyway? And you should know what your purpose is. Remember, you're working on that, so keep working on that. Here's the thing. You have to renew your motivation daily. You have to renew your motivation daily. Like one burst of motivation is not going to last you throughout your whole journey. That initial start, that initial excitement will not last you throughout your whole journey, and it might not even last for the first week. Okay, so you have to renew it daily. Think about it. You need to have this be a habit, sort of like taking a shower. You have to you don't just take one shower and expect to be clean forever, do you? Well, I hope you do not, okay? You don't just expect to eat one meal and stay full forever. You're looking forward to your next meal. You can't wait to eat, okay? That's the same thing about motivation, is you just can't have one burst and expect it to last forever. You have to renew it daily, just like showering and eating. It needs to be part of your routine every single day. You have to refill it You have to consume it daily. You have to look forward to it. You have to regenerate that conviction over and over and over and over. So how do you do that? Where will you find it? Okay. We'll talk about that, but first I want to talk about where you will not find it. You know where you won't find it? Bottom of the bag of Doritos. You know where you won't find it? On the couch watching Netflix. You know where you won't find it? In the same holy sweatpants and armpit stained t-shirt that you've been in for 3 days. Yeah, it's not there. So if that's where you've been looking, maybe stop doing that, okay? You have to go and get it. So I hear people say all the time, I just don't have any motivation. I don't have it. Yeah, well, duh. It's really time to get real about motivation and where it is that you're looking for it, and knowing that you have to find it and or create it yourself, because it will not come to you, I promise. I've tried, I've looked, like, where do I usually look for motivation? Cake. Maybe the motivation is at the bottom of the zucchini bread that my daughter just baked. It's not there, I promise. So where can you find it? I'm going to tell you, first and foremost, my favorite source for motivation right now is a podcast called MWF Motivation by Rob Dial. Remember episode 1? Put it out into the universe. Check that out if you haven't seen it yet. I told you MWF Motivation by Rob Dial. I call him my boyfriend. I spend every morning on my drive to work out with my boyfriend Rob Dial, and on my bike ride, he tells me I'm pretty. He tells me what I should do. He motivates me. He pumps me up to keep going, and I listen to that every day. So MWF Motivation by Rob Dial, or whatever favorite podcast you have. If you have something that you love, or share it here, comment on this video. Okay, books. I told you yesterday I don't like to read that much, and that's one of my goals. So I will begin to find motivation in books. I haven't yet, but there's always, we're always improving, always room for growth, and that is something I will start to do. Like-minded people. So if you want something, you have to surround yourself with people who want the same things. So if you are really looking to get in shape and pump up your fitness, you're probably going to want to surround yourself with people who are either in shape, also want to get in shape and are motivated to do that, and also love fitness, okay? You probably don't want to hang around with the friends that want to, sit around and day drink all the time, or sit around and, like their favorite activity is going out to dinner. Not that those things are bad. Trust me, I love those things too. But if you are on a journey and you're looking to get somewhere, you want to surround yourself with people who want to go to the same place, so that they take you along with them. They help you to get there. Results. So that's a huge source of motivation. And being motivated by results takes a little time, because typically you're not going to get your immediate results. You're not going to get results right away. So you kind of have to wait for that. One of my goals in the past has been to gain muscle. Well, I don't do, 10 deadlifts and then hop on the InBody scanner and say, oh, okay, I've gained 6 pounds of muscle. I mean, that's dumb. So you have to wait for that. And so maybe it might take a month, it might take 6 weeks, it might take 8 weeks to see those small results. But once you get those, you are so excited about how all that hard work paid off. So results, like the likes on this page, that's keeping me motivated to keep going. So, where else you can find motivation? Right here with me every day, check in. Quotes, look up motivational quotes. I write them on my mirror. There was one, because I was, in this funk where I was worrying a lot about things that I really couldn't control at the moment. So if you can't change it, don't worry about it. And the best way to get away from worry is to take action. So I wrote that on my mirror. Don't worry, take action. Okay. I wanted to get a resume together. I wrote that on my mirror. Resume, exclamation point, just so I could always see it. Visuals. So that kind of works into that. Post-its everywhere. I told you about the red dress yesterday. Maybe there's a picture of somebody you want to look like. Maybe there's, maybe you want to earn a lot of money, so you take $1 and you frame it and you hang it in your kitchen. I don't know. But visuals, things that you can see in your car, tangibles that are always constant reminders of your purpose, why you're doing this, to help you keep going through the tough times. Working out, that's a huge motivator for me. It starts my day with this like energy and conviction. And so for me, working out is a huge source of motivation just because it makes me feel good. And then other people having or doing what you want. So role models, if you have somebody and you want to be like them, you want to look like them, then you need to, ask them what they're doing and then go do it. I remember when I first started CrossFit, there were these women my age doing pull-ups, and I thought I was in pretty good shape. So I'd go over to the pull-up bar. I just looked at the bar. I could not pull my body weight up to save my life. And I was so frustrated with that. But I looked at them and I said, well, I want to be like them. I want to do that. And every day I would just watch them and they would inspire me. And now I can do a pull-up, I think accomplishing things, so I guess this kind of goes along with results, but accomplishing things is very motivating to me. When I have my to-do list, like we talked about yesterday, and I check things off, it makes me want to do more and more and more. So that, I think it's the law of inertia by Newton, I think. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. So I find that the more action I take, the more motivated I am, the more likely I am to keep going and to keep moving. So those are some of the places that I find motivation. So if you have other places that you find your motivation, share it with us. Comment on this video. I'm always looking for help. I got to tell you a secret though. Secret about motivation. And I've known this for a long time, and maybe I've shared this with you, maybe I haven't, but I'm sharing it with you now. You don't need it. Okay? Motivation makes it easier. Motivation is helpful every step of the way. But all you really need is action. Okay? You need to do in order to have. You need to be, you need to do in order to have. So you need to take action, you need a ritual, you need habits, you need a routine, you need to change, okay? So you need to take action in order to do that. Motivation just kind of makes it easier. So tomorrow we will be talking about habits and change, so tune in for that. Now I'm gonna give you your actions for today. Because yesterday's actions were pretty intense. I mean, coming up with a goal and then figuring out your purpose using that rabbit hole method of why that goal is important to you might take some time. So I'm going to give you some time, figure that out. Okay. So because yesterday's action was kind of involved, today's is going to be really, really easy. I want you to do two things today, two things for you and for me. Number one, comment on this video with where you get your motivation from. What motivates you? Because I think another source of motivation is hearing what motivates other people, generating ideas, coming together, working together with like-minded people. Okay, so comment here with what motivates you and where you find that motivation. And then, I'm going to ask, tag and share with a friend. I want to get to that 1,000. Okay, so what I want you to remember for today is a quote by Ed Latimore. Motivated people always find a way. Unmotivated people will always find a way not to. So you get to choose. That's the beauty of free will. You get to choose whether you're going to be motivated or not. So go find it. Okay? I hope everybody has a great day. Tune in tomorrow for our talk on habits and change. Today I was supposed to have a pool day. It's raining, so it might be a movie day instead. We'll see. I don't care. Roll with it, people. Roll with it. Okay? Get real, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Bye.